really have been supporting us from Western Australian Trade Office. Thank you very much, Margaret. Now, you don't have a fantastic dinner without food and wine, right? Otherwise it would be on empty plates. So I would like to thank as well the Robert Double and Tony Howell from the Western Australian Beef Council. Thank you very much for your support. As we said, to Robert John, who makes it happen. Now, once it's gone from Australia out, we still have to get it in. That's more difficult, as you know. So, thank you very much to our local suppliers. I would like to thank Jai Sukanto from Boga Chipra, and I would like to thank Billy Budiman from Jai. Thank you very much. Now, we still need the chefs on board, and those chefs are not easy to get. So we get them down over here. I would like to thank Drew Bernard, the general manager from Cape Lodge, because he got his executive chef over here, and he's a very busy man. So he's going to be cooking for you tonight. Tomorrow early in the morning, he's going to go back to Australia because he has a program run. So thank you very much, Drew, for your support.
Rock stars, yeah. Sorry, I should just told you about Hayden way out there. You met me before, haven't you? Once again, thanks for everyone coming. Patrick, thanks for that. It's great to actually thank everyone I need to thank. So, plus the Ruder. So flew me over here today. Thank you so much. And always up for an upgrade. So tonight with my theories of our menus about Cape Lodge in West Australia, Younger. If you know the area, you'll obviously be in love with the area. If you don't, you need to go and get in love with the area. It is a fantastic little spot on the west coast of West Australia, 3 hours drive from the southwest, most beautiful beaches, air, beef, and we've got seafood, you know, it's there. Okay, now I've told them to waffle on too much, so I'm going to go straight on to the menu. We're starting with the tortellini, so it's a handmade tortellini we've written there this afternoon. Pumping out the 300 handmade tortellini to the yabby and prawn filling. We cook to order tonight, so it will take a little bit of time to get on the plate. It's got a nice silky cream corn underneath, and we've done some truffle burnt butter. So the truffle burnt butter is a truffle porcini mushroom, a little bit of olive paste as well. We've done a nut brown butter and finish off with a little bit of parmesan. Okay, second course is the groper. So we're going to see the groper. It's going to be on some compressed watermelon. You all would have heard of compressing these days. It's basically a sous vide machine, which means under pressure. So we've put the watermelon in the bag, a little bit of ginger, with sweet ginger, and compress it so the watermelon will go a nice opaque colour, and also have that beautiful ginger flavour through the watermelon. We'll have the grope on top of that. Now I've done a little Thai a couple of weeks ago. I've been inspired by the place. So I've got a next week it's going to be barley food. So I've done a paw and a bit of naan gym and a few little Thai herbs there as well, and a little crispy wonton on top. So it's quite refreshing, sort of light. We've gone sort of lighter food, sort of mats and wines as well. The third course is the crispy duck. So we've braised the duck over about 2.5 to 3 hours, and this marinade that took about 5 hours to make. And we're going to crispy fry it, and then we'll just on some wombok, a little master stock we make. It's actually a style of cooking as well. Okay, so we put it in the bag, we made this lovely red wine reduction in the bag, pressure it, and then we're just going to poach it at 65 degrees in the water bath. Okay, so a little pink, and you probably go, oh, it's raw, but it's not. Okay, so that's how it is. So it'll be nice and pink in the middle and really tender. Okay, we'll just finish with a little bit of jus. We've got some saladated potato, which is a little bit of French sort of style. It's just tossing some duck fat, a little bit of garlic, and some parsley, and we'll finish with a horseradish cream on top. The dessert was a last minute change. We've had a lot of fun with that today, trying to figure out how to do it. We've done a beetroot and chocolate. So beetroot and chocolate also goes very well together, and it'll go well with red wine. It's a little beetroot chocolate, little chocolate, sort of thick, sticky, gooey cake almost, you can say, and a little light wafer that you've probably run notice underneath it. And then we've got some, we've made sort of foam, but we actually turned it into a light air, so it's going to be bubbles on top. We probably should call them bubbles. So it'll be like a beetroot bubble, which is actually quite sweet as well. And we've got some lovely little beetroots that are cooked in a vanilla sugar syrup. And so it's probably going, what, bakery? Is what is going on? But it does taste good, okay? Trust me. And then on top we've done another beetroot dish. We've sliced very thinly sliced beetroots and used a sugar syrup and then dehydrated the beetroot, so I'll finish off the top. So I'm going to hand over to Dennis. Please enjoy your meal tonight. Enjoy the lovely beef and fish that we've got out and all the stuff. And thank you for the guys that brought it out from Australia for me too. Really appreciate it. I'm going to get back into Dennis and give it a hand and get waffle on. Thanks very much.
Thank you all for coming, and I'd like to thank a number of people which have already been thanked a number of times. One in particular is Matt Lewis, who is always the instigator of all these events, who I think goes unmentioned a lot of times. So put your hand up, Matt Lewis, and a round of applause for Matt. Of course, Karim, Sean and Patrick, who run a wonderful hotel, probably one of the best ones in Jakarta that I know of. But I won't rabbit on it too much about the food because Tony's already done that. And I won't rabbit about the wines because Tony's about to do that. But this is my first time here. And I always enjoy coming to Jakarta. I've got a handful of friends here which help me explore Jakarta at early hours of the morning. I love very much. So without further ado, Thank you very much.
Dennis, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd just like to firstly endorse the thanks that Patrick mentioned and also Dennis, but I'd just personally like to myself thank Patrick and Karim and the Ritz-Carlton putting on such a wonderful event. It's really tremendous and we really do appreciate that. And also from a personal point of view, I'd like to thank Jenny and Robert Chong. Much appreciated support. It's really, really good. Now, you've heard some wonderful, enticing words about food, but you must remember that good food without good wine is as barren as a day without sunshine. So we now know exactly where we're coming from. What I'd like to do very briefly is just talk a little bit about Margaret River. And yesterday, both Tony and Dennis said a lot of things about Margaret River with respect to the food, the produce that they can access, and the environment for producing some absolutely wonderful product.
staff. Dennis and I have been pretty lucky to have these great guys here. All the kitchen staff have done a fantastic job. They've not only cooked well, but also put up with Dennis and I. And like I say, thank you very much. And Patrick, sensational job, mate. Very, very well done. And thank you very much to the Ritz and everyone involved. Thank you very much.
There's two people that I didn't thank earlier on, which I'd like to thank now. And that's Garuda Airlines for helping bring us all over and for their continual support. Obviously, Christo Edwards is around here somewhere. Christo, hello Christo, how are you? There's a couple of guys that couldn't be here, and Keith Mugford, who makes beautiful Mossel wines. Have you spoken about your wines? Mr. Tom Devitt? Thank you, Tom Devitt.
Just a little bit. Like a true West Australia.
And also the Voyager Estate crew who aren't here tonight, but will be here and will be joining us for the Bali leg of the journey. So if there's anybody else I've forgotten, of course, the meat. Now, where's the little meat council, guys?
One over here.
Okay.
Now we go over there.
There you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And can I just say, like, I've attended a lot of functions like this over the years, and I can honestly say that tonight I have been absolutely overwhelmed by not only the support that you people give to growing industries within Australia, and in particular Western Australia, but it is just extraordinary to see the way that people participate in these types of things at a local level. And you know, my congratulations to you all, because I just find that this is so exciting, and you have absolutely no idea what opportunities are in front of us from this point on. And my congratulations to these two guys here, to the wine that we've had tonight. I mean, what a sensational evening. I mean, please, let's give everybody here a round of applause, because
the chefs will be available to sign the chefs at Margaret River book, which is available tonight. There's a beautiful imagery of Western Australia and South Western WA, and 19 of our regional chefs. So there's a signing available. But I just want to thank you. This is the third time we've come back here. I just want to thank Sam and Patrick for all their patience, tolerance, and having us here. And thank you all for coming here tonight. Tony and Marnie, Ashford, Christo, Dennis and Tony did a great job. David, Tony, Rebecca Braun, Kim, I think he's still here. But thanks to everyone for coming. I'll let anyone else play the beautiful red wine. Thank you. Don't forget Robert Shaw, he's the ambassador.